We're live from Optus Stadium. There's much on the line in today's match between Fremantle and Brisbane. Both these sides were disappointed to drop their respective season openers last week. Both will be desperate to avoid slipping to 0-2. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Hart?
Good to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. This is a tantalising matchup between two evenly matched teams. Neither of them will give an inch. I think this one's going down to the wire.
Fair enough, Hart. Thanks for that. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. We're ready for a start. McInerney wins the first tap. He's suddenly a popular man. Berry, can he hit a target? Good disciplined defence. Pearce, he's wrapped up. Ryan keeps it low. Cox, he's gone. This spells trouble. Rayner runs in and bangs it home.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Lions on the board early. The big men fly. Dunkley, Neal, can he find a teammate? That'll be play on. Throws it on the boot. Danaher in the forward pocket, can have a shot.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Away he goes. Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. What can they generate? Leaves it behind. Cameron absorbs the pressure. Danaher. This will be touch and go. Never looked to have the distance. He's generally a good kick. Young has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Sarong got to the right position and hung on. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Starcevic spoils. Frederick closed him down. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Fight. This is great pressure footy. Touch and go.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
McKenna brings it back in. Aish trying to bring the Crummers into play. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Lions might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Dunkley, he'll feel that one. An ill-directed hand pass. Ryan, Sarong makes position. Fight. He hasn't kicked it very well. Let's call it a pass.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
So, a goal each. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Cameron. McCluggage. It's a hot footy. Probing ball. Danaher in the clear and marks uncontested.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Away he goes. Pearce heads wide with the kick in. Normally delivers. Aish read it well and claims the mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Wagner working hard and being rewarded. His field kicking is normally first rate. Tracy, he's besieged. Just had to get it out. McCluggage, he's been busy so far. Aish making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cameron, that's a bruising tackle. The umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Dunkley, the defence has fallen down. Pearce drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good thinking and good execution too. Young. Clever kick. Sarong with a chance to run. How will the umpire see this? Archie. They've got them on the overlap. Pearce had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That'll go close to the line. The Dockers are out of trouble. Wagner looking for some quick ball movement. Aish marks on centre wing. He's so clean with the footy. Sarong, good vision there. Thought his way through it. Wagner does well under pressure. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. No easy exit. That's a bit of a waste. The Dockers will be in front of his accurate. He is.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Darcy with a deft tap. Sarong cops some unwanted attention. Berry gets there first. Fletcher crunching tackle. Rayner. Who was he aiming for? That didn't travel far enough. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
It's a goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
Good match so far. Darcy wins the tap. It's no place for the faint-hearted. McCluggage. That's a strong mark.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Ryan to bring it in. Aish is hard to beat one-on-one. He might have thought about the corridor. No one can mark. Switkowski, what's he got on offer? Sturt, that's good work rate. Drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Amos to give them the lead. He's done it.
We've got to limit his space. He's just reminded us all how dangerous he is when he gets loose.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Darcy slaps it out. Sarong, Brayshaw in the right spot. They've put themselves under pressure. It's a tough game. There's an argument for a free kick there. McInerney gets his hand to it. McCluggage, he's stopped in his tracks. Kicks inside the forward 50. Pearce wins it back. Great mark. Fife pushes into space and receives the footy. Sarong. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Brayshaw, the Lions, guarding the corridor. Honours the lead. Fife. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Jackson, who's at home? Andrews saves the day. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Leicester had his name written all over it. Archie has found some space at halfback. Couldn't get a disposal. Towards the goal mouth. Amos wins the contest hands down.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliched, but true.
Back into play. Leicester can keep it moving. The Dockers forcing them out wide. They must tidy up their kicking. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Jackson has it within range.
This will give them some breathing space.
That might attract a pack. Andrews is there to save the day. That's skillful. Wilmot on a lead. Bit of a nothing kick. Jackson takes an excellent grab. Fight. The Dockers showing some good signs early. Switkowski dangerous to leave on his own.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Snap around the body. It's there.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Dockers with a break now. McInerney wins the tap. Bailey, Neal. This will be their first entry for a while. Cameron drops into the hole and marks.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there.
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Darcy wins it down. Has to be clean. Bailey gets the kick away. Hipwood is so strong one-on-one.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Away he goes. Pearce tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. The Dockers look sharp early. Ryan, he doesn't waste many. Brayshaw, Wagner picking their way through. Switkowski heads towards half forward. Frederick, he's set upon. Jackson goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Back into play. Jackson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground, and they see it out.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
McInerney showing his skills. Brayshaw. Defence 101 there. Amos. He's wrapped up. Jackson. He just dropped it. Sturt. It's a goal.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Darcy looking for territory. Fight. The midfield battle so important. Frederick has charged into space. The Dockers have started well. Amos! Strong grab.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Coleman brings it back in. He's hit up the lead. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. McKenna. The Lions not at their best so far. Archie. What a hand pass. That'll work. Kicks to half forward. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Brayshaw turns it over in the middle. Wilmot. Ball spills free in the tackle. Ryan gets back and should repel. The Dockers playing like winners. Chapman. Good kick. Brayshaw lays it off. They're all over them early. Quality delivery by Foot. He's made a hot start to this match. 5. You can see their confidence growing. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
McKenna tasked with the kick in. He had one job and he made a meal of it. Aish, here's real danger now.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
It's online. Will it have the carry? McInerney spoils.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Coleman brings it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect and they're away. Turned over on centre wing. The Dockers are bringing great energy. Manages to find a teammate. Switkowski. Will he look for a target or go himself?
These half chances can often be the difference.
He's a quality finisher and that's more evidence.
The Lions won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
Quarter time and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions had more clearances in the first term, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. They'll need to tidy up their disposal and generate some more threatening forward 50 entries to ensure they take advantage of their midfield ascendancy.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, McCluggage into the action again already. The Lions moving the ball well. Can he be the fire starter? Aish showing why he's such a good defender. They're playing with purpose and poise. Brayshaw with a chance to run. Searching kick. They could be vulnerable here. Goes long. No one can mark. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
There's often a correlation between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard. That's not the case at the moment.
Under pressure, Brayshaw, terrific tackle. They cannot keep him quiet. Darcy working hard and being rewarded. Aish kicks to space. That'll be play on. Sturt at half forward. The Dockers are playing some great footy. Amos uses the body well
to make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Two already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Dockers have had a great patch. Darcy with a deft tap. He's done brilliantly. Andrews got a fist in. Sturt. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Dockers are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Darcy wins it down. Sarong, he'll be sore in the morning. He's kicked it the wrong way. Ryan, their ball movement has been impressive. Jackson, Wagner might be just outside his range. In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
They keep getting this kind of supply, and the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Darcy wins it out of the centre. He's under close attention. Dunkley, the Dockers, can smell blood. Clark, Walters. It's a tough game. This will be a close thing.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dockers can sense a soft kill here. Punch clear. They have a good understanding, those two. That's a bruising tackle. Cox gathers. Brayshaw. What a game he's having. Takes the logical option. Useful hand pass. The Dockers have winners everywhere. The Lions are chasing tail. Andrews, a chance to clear now. No one can mark. This is promising. They're putting on a clinic.
Going at his second.
McInerney with a terrific mark deep in defence. Goes wide with the kick. Dunkley working hard and presenting well. Going for territory. Ryan with the big fist. And out it goes.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Dockers are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
Berry heads towards the half-forward flank. Fletcher, look at the distance on that hand pass. McKenna, Wilmot, probably too far out to score. They desperately need this. Luck's of fortune, it'll be a goal anyway.
From point-blank range.
He converts and narrows the margin.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Lions are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. The big men fly. Dunkley, Sarong. He just keeps racking up disposals. Honours the lead. Fife, Wagner takes the hand pass. Solid tackle. Aish, the Dockers look well drilled. Into the pocket he goes. Who's front and centre? Walters going at his first, and he's got it.
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside 450.
The Dockers are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Good ruck work. Bailey competing fiercely. McCluggage, that's a giver. Brayshaw, he's everywhere at the moment. Tracy fighting hard. They've picked their way through. Starcevic drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Some indirect ball movement here. The Lions have got out of jail. Can they get something going? Robertson towards half forward with the kick. Rayner! Great hands there. Towards the boundary line. Punched away.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Dockers are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Darcy wins it. Berry in the thick of it as ever. Bailey. Pearce tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Dockers have had a lot more ball, and it's translating on the scoreboard.
Darcy showing his skills. Sarong, you can't question his commitment. Good work rate. They've got winners all over the park. Walters, can he impose himself on the match? Clark on centre wing has marked. Brody, Sarong.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Goes laterally. Starcevic. McCluggage. Aish spoils. Cox. He might have thought about hand passing. Not a lot of space to work with. He ran into a brick wall. They've opened them up here. Brayshaw. Brody. The Dockers looking ominous. No one can mark. Starcevic. Who will stand under that? No one can mark. And out of play.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
McInerney palms it down. McCluggage. The Lions need to make inroads soon. Young wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Brody pushes into space and receives the footy. McCluggage spoils.
The Dockers are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Darcy looking for territory. Brayshaw got to get it forward now. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Clark has charged into space. He's set upon. It's a desperate tackle. He's completely shanked it.
The non-preferred lets him down.
He's hit up the lead. Good looking kick. He's normally better than that. Looking for two in a row. McCluggage spoils. Berry. Boot to ball just in time. The Dockers have all the answers. Sarong has found some space. Aish. They're a big chance here. Punched away. McCluggage. Recognising the urgency. Robertson. Up and under. Cox spoils.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Dockers are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Darcy with the tap. No easy exit. Brayshaw. This is promising. Stripped of it. Gets his kick despite the heat. Jackson. Banging it back in. That's a strong mark.
The Dockers are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Lions are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Darcy wins the tap. He's wrapped up. Sarong under pressure. Jackson, well played. They're irrepressible at the moment. Jackson is a beacon in that forward line.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
This is getting ugly. Coleman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Lions might be able to start something. Dunkley. That's an aggressive handball. McInerney. Archie. It's a high ball. No one can mark.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Darcy wins it. Brayshaw leading from the front. They're leading them a merry dance. Jackson. Frederick in the clear on centre wing. Heads for the pocket. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
It's on the way and there's another nail in the coffin.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Lions will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Darcy had his measure today. He's suddenly a popular man. Brayshaw. Gee, they're playing well. The Dockers are doing as they please.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Dockers are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Darcy with the tap. Met solidly. McCluggage runs onto it. McInerney. They're moving the footy well here. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score. Ryan tasked with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? Quality delivery by foot. The Lions have no answers. Darcy in the clear. Ryan with a chance to run. They're toying with them now. Wilmot spoils. Sturt. They're bloodthirsty today. Frederick has it within range.
The Dockers continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents despite having the game parcelled up.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Lions need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. McInerney wins it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Fight only knows one way. Jackson, they're playing like champions. Frederick drops into the hole and marks.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Coleman goes towards half-back. Starcevic had his name written all over it. McCluggage. Aish spoils. Clark has a paddock in front of him. Good tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. McInerney, the winner there. McCluggage has brought his own ball. He'll be sore in the morning. Manages to get up a handball. The Dockers are red hot at the moment. Walters has it at half forward. That's good vision. Lace out. Great footy.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Dockers are giving them an absolute smashing. McInerney, the winner there. Brayshaw read it well. Blasts away. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
One wonders whether these players were given a good old-fashioned spray at half-time. They've been terrible. They just haven't had their heads in the game, save for a handful of exceptions. Maybe the fear of being blown off the park will motivate them into a better second half.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Look at him go. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Brayshaw. I've liked his game today. Solid tackle. And we will do it all again. Good ruck work. Archie getting back to help the defenders. Robertson. The kick is precise. This is more positive. You can't afford to do that too often. Just shovel it out. Clark running in support. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Can he hit a target? Starcevic. Playing for pride now. Robertson. He hasn't been himself today. Hipwood. Uses the non-preferred. No one can mark. McCarthy cannot be deterred. It's a goal.
Well, you have to expect it's going to bite you at some stage when you keep giving good players space inside 50.
The Lions on the board first after half-time. Darcy with a deft tap. It's a tough game. Brayshaw, he'll feel that one. No wonder coaches go grey. He's generally a good kick. McInerney doesn't often waste it. Archie. It's hard to find a winner for them today. McCarthy, probably too far out to score. Zorko, punched away.
Rushed over it, and now they can reset.
Ryan to bring it in. Young makes position. Can he find a teammate? Pearce with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Dockers have winners everywhere. Goes very wide. Dunkley spoils.
The Lions aren't winning anywhere near enough ball, and when they do, they're turning it over. They need a big lift.
Darcy palms it down. Cops some unwanted attention. Throws it on the boot. Wagner. This is a big opportunity. Walters heads for full forward. Coleman wins it back. Great mark. They'll contest in the centre square. Bailey on centre wing. Fletcher. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Ryan takes an excellent grab. Fight. Works hard to present. Kicks laterally. The Lions on the ball now.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Lions aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
The two big men do battle. Got to get rid of it. No one can mark. Wagner. Jackson has it on a string. They're moving the footy quickly. This is a joy to watch.
Already got one today.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
McKenna goes towards half-back. Aish went bang. Brody, that's a bruising tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. McInerney with the tap. Dunkley, Robertson. The Dockers have denied them the corridor. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Cameron. This is great pressure footy.
The Lions are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
McInerney punches it out of the ruck. Normally delivers. Walters. Fight. The defence has fallen down. Wagner. Dangerous to leave on his own.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Ignoring the corridor for now. Jackson within range can make them pay. Payne is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Kicks to centre wing. Ryan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Fight made the footy his. He's caught. Wilmot. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McInerney slaps it out. He's besieged. Bailey knew the tackle was coming. Thought his way through it. No one can mark. Wilmot wins a hard ball. Fletcher centres it. Good disciplined defence. Young can't afford to panic. Clever kick. Jackson marks on centre wing. Brayshaw. How will the umpire see this? They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. It's been a great duel between the two big men. He's run into trouble. Fletcher. Danaher takes a beauty.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Lions have made a hot start to the second half. Rucks go at it. Neal closed him down. Momentum has changed colours. Danaher is hard to beat one-on-one.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Punched away. Darcy. Terrific forward pressure. Chapman. He's wrapped up. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Darcy showing his skills. Fight. No easy exit. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
If you can get a few goals from your midfielders, it makes you far less predictable.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? McInerney smashes it out of there. Bailey, he's suddenly a popular man. Bombs it in. Punched away. Young. Probing ball. Frederick can keep it moving. A good kick here and they'll be in business. What's he got on offer? Tracy got to the right position and hung on.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Coleman tasked with the kick in. Starcevic wins the contest hands down. His field kicking is normally first rate. Neal, he might have thought about the corridor. Robertson. This is much better. Good thinking and good execution too. Crosses the paint. That's an impressive mark.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Away he goes. Pearce, tasked with the kick in. Clark presents in space. Who was he aiming for? Young receives a neat pass at halfback. The Dockers moving the ball well. Wagner. The Lions guarding the corridor. McInerney. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Zorko. That's wasteful. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Young working hard and being rewarded. Chapman, and they're out of trouble. The kick was centimetre perfect. Sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. One behind.
The Dockers have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
He's off. Pearce to bring it in. Aish working hard and presenting well. Good work rate. What can they generate? Jackson. Tracy. Just has to hit a target. Amos has it at half forward. It's a poor kick. Walters drops into the hole and marks.
Straightforward, you would think.
You can put this one in the footy record.
That snaps a run of 3 consecutive goals. Will we now see a change in momentum?
The Lions, a shot. What a debacle it's been. McInerney wins the tap. Bailey, Neal, Danaher. Looking to peg one back. This is good ball movement. He's been quiet. Well played.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The assignment is simple and he makes no mistake.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
Underway once more. Darcy, the winner there. Good tackle. Brayshaw. Well, that's not like him. Met solidly. McInerney. He'll be sore in the morning. Gets the kick away. Wagner wins it back. This should end in a shot at goal. Quality delivery by foot. Who's at home? Brayshaw is the man on the spot and is marked.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He's missed.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Coleman to bring it back in. That's well played. The Lions have got out of jail. Bit of a nothing kick. Cameron. Good hands. Neal. Moving the footy laterally. Zorko. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Is anyone home? Danaher takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. McInerney with a deft tap. Bailey, Neal, the Lions having a purple patch. No one can mark. Fight. It's a tough game. Brayshaw delivers it inside 50. Jackson gets to the front spot. The defence is disorganised. The Dockers have winners everywhere.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment. The other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
McKenna with the footy. Coleman had his name written all over it. He doesn't waste many. Starcevic, I don't think he meant to smother it. He stopped in his tracks.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Kicks to half forward. No one can mark. Brayshaw, a model of consistency. Sturt sets sail for home, and he is delivered.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions will be burning the tape of this match. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, Neal. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Danaher. He's not one to take a backward step. Kicking for his first. Only a behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Cox on a lead. That's come off the instep. Gee, they're playing well. The Dockers continue to do as they wish. Aish, happy to be patient and wait for an opening.
Missed the target by a long way.
Can they keep the footy this time? Manages to find a teammate. Hipwood in the right spot. Fletcher. That won't score. Good kick. Pearce with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Lions forcing them out wide. Chapman has found some space at halfback. He's kicked it high. Thumped away. And we'll have a throw in. The Dockers have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dockers have been magnificent today. They've bossed most of the major statistical categories. Played a brand of footy that tells us they can go deep into finals. In the meantime, they should be looking for more goals and more percentage in this final quarter.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. They'll bide their time. Fight. Went bang. And they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Lions are in damage control. They've been thoroughly outclassed, and I don't think they had any inkling it was coming.
Dunkley doesn't want to turn it over there. Bailey. Searching kick. Fletcher. This is good footy. Not a lot of positives today. Honours the lead. That'll go close to the line. They've opened them up here. Slick hands. McKenna heads towards half forward. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Spills out in the tackle.
How do you get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Aish. They're playing with purpose and poise. Brayshaw, that'll work. They cannot keep him quiet. Jackson lays it off. Fife can run and carry. We're watching a very good side here. Well done. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Coleman brings it back in. He's hit up the lead. That's skillful. Fletcher. Kicks to space. Berry. This deserves a goal. Cox spoils. Terrific tackle. Danaher. Desperate defence. Berry.
Every bit counts, so I guess.
Away he goes. Pearce goes towards half-back. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. The Dockers are playing some great footy. That might attract a pack. Step ladder time. Feeds it out. Cameron. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Picking their way through. Robertson cuts inboard. Punched away. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. McInerney wins it out of the centre. They're going hammer and tong. There goes the kick inside the 50.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Hipwood has two today. Make it three.
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Darcy showing his skills. Crunching tackle. Brayshaw. How will the umpire see this? The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney punches it out of the ruck. Neal. Robertson. McCluggage. The Lions should score here. Punched away. It's a hot footy. Clean pickup. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
They might lose the game, but they're finishing full of running.
The ball's been living at one end. Clark works hard to present. Young. Dangerous place to lose it. He's so clean with the footy. The Dockers moving the ball well. Clark. Sarong. He's got under that one. Defence 101 there. Leicester. McCluggage. The Lions finishing strongly. Robertson takes the logical option. Cameron. Good handball. Well played. His vision was excellent. McCluggage. What can he do with it? Time for the Crummers to go to work. Pearce. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Sarong. He's wrapped up. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. McInerney has rucked tirelessly. Neal, he's run into trouble. Brody, he's had little impact so far. Bailey, Payne, out wide with the kick. Wilmot. Fletcher, great hands there. Ryan went bang. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Brayshaw. He just keeps racking up disposals. Wagner is hard to beat one-on-one. Jackson. Andrews takes an excellent grab. A chance to clear now. Coleman at half-back. And they're away. Jackson intercepts on centre wing. What a game he's having. Wagner. Fife. This is good ball movement. Maybe he could have gone himself. Frederick appreciates that delivery.
The Dockers have been ruthless today. It's been an awesome performance.
Snap around the body. It's there.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
Away we go once more. Darcy palms it down. Sarong, errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Fletcher, McCluggage. He's done brilliantly. Able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Ryan heads wide with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. They've got winners all over the park. The Lions are chasing tail. Brayshaw towards the boundary line. Neal spoils, and out it goes.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
There's always something to take from any match, no matter how dire the scoreboard. Sometimes you have to look very hard.
McCluggage, not a lot of space to work with. Sarong, Jackson finds himself unattended. Centering ball. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Goes wide with the kick. Leicester with a chance to run. Can they get something going? Robertson. Brayshaw got a fist in and out of play.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Lions have only got two problems. They're not winning enough ball and they're not using it well when they do.
Rucks go at it. Sarong knew the tackle was coming. McInerney into the pocket he goes. Pearce with the big fist. Young. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Thumped away. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Dockers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. McCluggage, Cameron. Onto the non-preferred. McInerney can just about finish it himself. Good thinking and good execution too.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Away he goes. Pearce tasked with the kick in. Ryan presents in space. The Dockers are out of trouble. Brayshaw seizes the moment. Goes laterally. Sees something he likes. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Their ball movement has been impressive. Jackson has it at half forward. Looking for two in a row. Oh, what about that for a mark?
The Dockers are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of a stick. It's a behind.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
The Lions are under siege at the moment. Jackson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
The Dockers have had a lot more ball, and it's translating on the scoreboard.
McInerney with a deft tap. Bailey. Ryan comes over the top and holds on. Good-looking kick. Frederick. Jackson. He's everywhere at the moment. Amos on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
They just haven't had an answer for him, nor many of his teammates, to be fair.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Coleman on the non-preferred. Fight clears the area. Bailey goes long. Hipwood got to the right position and hung on.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
You can't blame him for having a crack. He's having a terrific game.
Ryan brings it back in. Clark can keep it moving. Fight. That's good work rate. Gee, they're playing well. He's got an option in the centre square. They're a pleasure to watch. Wagner, they might be out here. They've got time to put the kennel on.
He completely miscued that.
McCluggage. Brayshaw spoils. Wagner gets his kick despite the heat. No one can mark.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Dockers will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed them.
Bailey heads towards the half-forward flank. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Cameron working hard and presenting well. McCluggage has found some space.
His goal so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. But behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Ryan brings it back in. Aish has charged into space. Brings it out wide. Quality delivery by Foot. Jackson, great body work. Looking to extend this margin. McInerney read it well. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. No one can mark.
The Lions are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
McInerney wins the tap. Bailey up and under. Young spoils. Ryan turned over on centre wing. Darcy spoils. Ryan onto it. Met solidly. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Darcy wins it down. Sarong squeezes the kick. That'll be play on. Jackson almost threw it out.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Can they find a late goal? No one can mark. The two big men do battle. Sarong on the same page as his ruck. It's a tough game. He won't be happy with that one. Brayshaw, he's besieged. They'll sweep this ball forward. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
McKenna tasked with the kick in. Wilmot marks in the back pocket. Who will stand under that? They must tidy up their kicking. The Dockers too good today as the umpire raises his arms for full time. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.